We'll then open up the floor to questions. Our next speaker needs no introduction. We're happy and honored to have him here today, Mr. David Suzuki.
Thank you. I'm here. I'm very happy to thank and show solidarity with the two warriors who have fought so long and hard, Ernie Cray and Alexandra Morton, who fought so hard on behalf of all of us. And to thank Pamela Anderson, who's lending her celebrity to bring attention to important issues. I've worked now with First Nations for over 30 years, and the most important lesson I've gained from them is to thank Mother Earth for the gifts that she has given us, the gifts of life and health and happiness. And that's a really important thing, to thank nature for what she has given us. Because when you receive a gift, you don't just take it and forget about it. You, by accepting the gift, have a reciprocal obligation to the source of that gift. And we don't pay attention to that reciprocality of obligation. And I think what this issue here, what Sea Shepherd is supporting, is for us to renew that sense of obligation to Mother Earth that has given us so much. I'm here as a scientist today. And what science reveals is that human beings were born as a species about 150,000 years ago in Africa. We're Africans as a species. I can't wait to talk to the Ku Klux Klan and say, what the hell's your problem? We're Africans. That was our habitat. That was our home. For whatever reason, we moved out of the grasslands of Africa. And wherever we went, we were an invasive species. We didn't know how to belong. We just took what we found. And you find, if you trace human movement, extinction follows human beings as we invaded new areas. And eventually we had to move on. The people that stayed learned from their mistakes, their failures, their successes. And they remembered that and passed it on through oral tradition. And that is thousands and thousands of years of hard-won lessons through experience that now makes up indigenous knowledge around the world. They are the only source of knowledge that gives us any insight into how we can live in a sustainable way. As a scientist, I say we have to look for guidance from First Nations all across this planet. As a scientist, I can tell you, nobody that I know is against fish farms, but we're against the way fish farms are being done. And as a scientist, it makes no sense to grow animals in open nets where you use the ocean as a shithouse. What Alexandra has shown is not only are you pooping in the ocean, but you're also sharing the growth of sea lice and viruses that explode within those fish farms. Open nets are stupid and dangerous. But we also bring over 70% of our farm fish in BC are Atlantic salmon. Why do we bring in invasive species that are escaping in large numbers when we already have vibrant species of salmon that evolved in a very different way? Get alien species out of the waters here. But finally, we're farming carnivores. What land animals do we grow for meat that are carnivores? It would be like saying, I want to eat lions or tigers and feed them chickens, pigs, and goats. This is crazy. Now we can convert carnivores into herbivores by feeding them pellets, but the Japanese tell us they taste like shit when you convert a salmon into a herbivore. We can't do that. So these are reasons why it seems to me that salmon farming on the coast of British Columbia doesn't make any sense that is guided by science. We've got to change radically the way that we're doing things. So thank you very much for this journey. Show us, I hope through your journey, what the insanity of the current practices are so we can begin to get the changes that are necessary. Thank you.